Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 23, the show, Red Sox franchise mode. And guess what happened right here? So I was trying to play a game yesterday, and then we're losing, but all of a sudden Devers hits a no doubt home run. And later on, after this pitch right there, we're actually down by 1 run to the Baltimore Orioles. And guess what? It turns out there's something wrong with the game or with the PS5 whatsoever. And right now I have to replay the game once again. Yes, we were losing again. It feels like we have to go back to the start of the game. We have to reset the whole thing. The fact that having Devers hitting a no doubt home run is such a bless. And all of a sudden, that fun, like that, the best part of the game, the home run, has to be replayed. And it's tough, to be honest, because I know the squad is not going to be as good as the one that I had in the show. So hitting home runs is such a privilege right now. So I know I'm not going to hit a lot this season, but the fact that Devers home run is canceled out by my PS5 is certainly going to hurt a lot. And yes, Brian Bello, it's on the mound today, and he will be making pretty much his not his debut. I'm sure he made a few of his appearances last season, but certainly not a lot to prove himself yet. And on the other side, we have Kyle Gibson coming on right here for the Baltimore Orioles as a starter today. And of course, Baltimore Orioles, apparently looking at the farm system, they have quite a lot of youngsters. And today it was, I believe his name is Joseph Ortiz, playing as a shortstop today, will be making his debut for the Orioles. And later on, bottom of the first right here, we are so, we don't deserve to win this game because, like I said, in the previous game or the voided game, we lost that game pretty much. Even though we still have two more innings to chase, but the fact that I like to keep my score challenging, tough, and also realistic as well. I deserve to lose that game, to be honest, but the fact that God gives me another chance right here to play this game, I'll just allow it. And right here, of course, we are trying to sweep the Baltimore Orioles. We would not have been swept, the Orioles, but certainly right now we might have a chance to do that. Reese McGuire with the RBI single, plating in a run, and later on Kike Hernandez hits a fly ball to left field. And again, it is sure to be a double in any real life game, but somehow this game just make the runners extremely slow, especially on this play, because there's no way Kike is not going to make it second after hitting one off the wall. And this is something that I did address in the last the show, where every time when you hit a gapper, or for example left field deep at the corner, and just like that, Justin Turner got tagged out at second. It was so undeserved. At the same time, I felt like he deserved that double, but we just couldn't. Later on, Yoshida trying to hit a ground ball down the middle, but great play by the second baseman to throw him out. Austin Hayes, great play right there. 0-2 count to Ryan Mountcastle, swung it out one, empty for the second out, and Bello seems to be looking amazing through 5 innings, only allowing 1 walk. But again, still carrying that no-hitter through 4 innings. Again, very impressive start for him. 2-2 count to Adam Duvall. Apparently, certainly not his series so far. Apparently, he's quite struggling on the plate today. With the first K, and later on, Reese McGuire swung it out one with the sinker outside of the zone. 42nd out. It would have been a ball if he didn't swing it out one. 0-0 count to Alex Verdugo. Hits a line drive down the line for a base hit, but it's going to hop off to the right field wall for a RBI double. Later on, Trevor Story hits a fly ball, this time to left center field, but good chase by Cedric Mullins, and we could not play it in. Additional few more runs there, but still we are taking 3-0 lead. And later on, guess who has broken the deadlock right here? Adley Rutschman, of course. He signed for the Red Sox, or I traded for him to replace Christian Vasquez and also Kevin Plawecki. Again, I think he is a pretty good signing. I think towards the end in the World Series, in the postseason, offensively he has been quite decent, and more importantly, his defensive skills has been very, very impressive as well. I think throwing out at least 3 to 4 runners in the show, especially in the playoffs. And later on, here comes Yoshida, belts this one to right field over the player's head, and right now he is going to storm all the way to third. And of course, Yoshida got that much skills right there. His speed, 78 speed, and no doubt that would be a triple. And later on, Adam Duvall right here, 0-0 count to Adam Duvall, and he is going to hit a one hopper to third base for the third out to end the fifth. Again, still struggling on the plate right there for Duvall. 3-2 count to Fraser. He's going to hit a ground ball pretty much right back at Story for the third out. Another 1-2-3 inning by Brian Bello. Very impressive start of 2023 for him. And Sayonel Perez coming on right here. Last season, I don't remember him playing or pitching for the Orioles. I'm sure it's new. I think he's newly acquired. Kike hitting a 5-4-3 double play. Again, a very easy inning for the Orioles, despite still trailing by 3 runs and 1-2 count. To Ryan Mountcastle looks at that one with a fastball inside. Certainly very upset himself for the first out right here. But later on, 1-2 count to Santander. Went down swinging as well. Challenged him with the fastball inside. Cut him down. 42nd out. And that would be the end for him. Again, I don't want to risk losing another starter. I don't want to risk losing to a young starter. And later on, Richard Blair coming on right here to make his second game appearance of the season with an ERA of 0. Of course, last time a very perfect inning. 0-0 count, literally the first pitch he came on against Rutschman. He is going to hit a pop-up to Kike to end the top of the 7th. And right now we're moving on to the bottom of the 7th right here. Here comes Justin Turner, and he is going to hit a ground ball down the middle, to the gap, to left field right there. And it is going to load up the bases just like that. Bases loaded, 1-2 count to Yoshida, and he's going to get hit at the back right there, hit by a pitch. Meanwhile, 1 run's going to score, and here comes Duvall, certainly not having the best plate so far, but certainly it's not the worst thing that he hits supposed to be a force out, and that should have been tagged out in any of the MLB 23 The Show edition, because the player touches the runners at home, regardless if the gloves touch the player. As long as there's a player-to-player touch, it would have been an out. But certainly not in this game. 6-0 already, having a very comfortable lead. Tanner Houck coming on, but still the rain is pouring quite heavily. The game might be delayed very soon. Look at the stands right there. I'm sure everybody just decided to go home at this point. A 2-2 county tapper, a forced out in the end. Could not get the double play. But unfortunately, the umpire has decided to call for a rain delay right here. It's going to be an hour, so Tanner Houck is pretty much done for the night. But thank God I did keep a Warren pitcher, a fresh arm in the bullpen, and John Schreiber coming on right here. Again, a surprising star from last season. Apparently, I remember in the show rating, I think he's like 50-something or 40-something or high 40s. And, it's great to see a pitcher like him, again, having a breakout season last season and leading him to have a very successful the show rating. I believe he has a rating of 81 or 82. You love to see that, to be honest. Devers went down, check swing with a very ugly swing. And Joey Rodriguez making his debut for the Red Sox today. What a great way to make your debut on rain delayed as well. 0-1 count, Ryan Mountcastle hits a soft ground ball to Kike, backhanded play. And in the end, this is the animation that I really, really love. And I really love the fact that they added that. It's the fact that first baseman, willingly to stretch their full strength to full length to catch the ball or trying to, make the play. That's what you love about the show. It's a little tiny tweak of animation every season, but still, the morphing is still happening at the start of the season where the Red Sox just kind of runs into the pole or walk into the green pole in the dugout. But you know what? I don't quite blame the game for that because it's been there for years. So there you go, guys. We have swept undeservedly against the Baltimore Orioles. Play of the game, Brian Bello with 10 Ks. What a great way to start 2023 season. Potentially his breakout season. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.